Hope you guys are ready to spend some more time with us in Eureka Springs. We're in our hotel room now. We just got back from Blue Spring, took a little rest break, and now we're ready to go explore downtown. First up, we're gonna stop in this Earthbound. We also have an Earthbound in downtown Hot Springs, and it's one of my favorite shops down there. So I was excited to check this one out. It was much bigger than the one back home, and they had so many cool things. I didn't buy anything, but I sure wanted to bring almost everything home with me, except the clothes. I'm not crazy about their clothes. It's a little too hippie for my taste, but I love their jewelry, home goods, decor. I could go on a shopping spree in here, let me tell you. Look at all the cute little houses just tucked into the mountain there. I love that about Eureka. And we saw so many shops, but we try to be selective about the ones we went into, since at this point we only had a few hours of daylight left. We did stop in this little place called the Ladybug Emporium, which looked really cool from the outside, but turned out to be just a bunch of junky, overpriced gift shop crap on the inside. I hate to say it, but I wouldn't recommend this one. There's an advertisement for Onyx Cave, which is where we are going tomorrow. I can't wait. We visited Basin Park, where they had just begun putting out their Christmas decorations, and this was right next to the beautiful Basin Park Hotel. There is a spring up above the park if you want to climb the stairs and go look at it. We did not. My legs were already sore, and we still had many hills and stairs to go before the end of our trip. So here's the downtown park springs and trails map that shows you where all of the springs that you can go to, all the trails you can walk. Right now we are right here at Basin Park, and we are walking up this street here, Spring Street. And it looks like there's a couple of springs up here. Oh, and there is a spring at Basin Park. I think it's way up there, yeah. The shop right across the street from Basin Park is called Crystal Waters. We're gonna go in here. Hopefully this car doesn't hit me. Go across real fast. It's like in Hot Springs, they're used to tourists being all over the streets. But we're gonna go in here and check this out, see if they have anything cool. I like that stained glass in the window already. Yeah. Crystal Waters on Spring. This ended up being one of my favorite shops we visited in Eureka Springs. They had such cool stuff. Crystals, lamps, candles, books, and journals. These awesome and very weird wall hangings. I really wanted one of these. While we were inside, some guy started playing the saxophone in Basin Park across the street and had a captive audience of one. Meanwhile, back inside, Ted was buying a lamp. Yep, I knew he wasn't going to leave the store without buying one of these. He chose this really pretty bright green one right here in the center. There it is. I knew, y'all. I knew when we went in there and they had all those lamps, Ted was not going to leave without one. He got one. It's really cool. Yeah, it is. I really like that shop. That was my favorite one that we've been into. The last one that we went into before that was just like a bunch of cheap junk. But that one was cool. They have some really neat stuff in there. This shop is called Sugar and Spite. I love it. But it's just like, I think it's a candy store. There's like a bunch of chips and snacks and stuff in there. It's just like the name and the sign. And here are some more historic buildings, y'all. Look at this.
What is that? That's a motel?
I don't know. I don't know what that is. That is a cool building though.
It's like a store. You can see all those pictures in the window there, but it looks like rooms up top.
I have no idea. Here's another view of the Basin Park. We were thinking about staying here, but it was a little bit more expensive than the one we chose. And I'm really happy with the hotel we chose, but it would be cool to stay here though.
Yeah,
and they have like a restaurant and bar and stuff in it. Ours does not have a restaurant in it right now.
This is that balcony we were on right here.
Oh, okay, yeah. Y'all, this is the Pick It and Stick It tattoo shop. If you're in Eureka, you want to get a tattoo.
Yeah,
you can just come right here, pick one out. Looks like pretty traditional stuff too.
Yeah, like that thing's cool.
Yeah, I like a lot of those. And but it's not open today. We did think about getting one. No hands, feet, or faces, no kids. And right across the street over here is another tattoo. There's like 3 tattoo shops down here.
Yeah, there was one down on that side.
Uh-huh. Y'all, we're going into Blackie's Backyard, which is a dog store. We're gonna see if we can find anything for the pups. This shop had a lot of stuff, but not like a lot of stuff that our dogs would like or that we needed. We did get them some of these miscellaneous animal parts though. A few duck feet for them to gnaw on and some chicken chips. Well, we got some little treats for the dogs. So we're bringing them home a souvenir. So there's lots of shops here on Spring Street, on both sides of the street. I don't know which ones we're gonna go in, but there are a ton of them. Ted wants to go in the one that says Manland up there, whatever the hell that is. Let's go check it out. Nelson's Manland. All right, let's go see what they got. This shop was like if someone put every single thing from those holiday gift guides for him into a single store. It was like a caricature of masculinity in the form of a retail shop. They had everything your manly heart could ever desire, from multi-tools to belts, clothes, shoes, a Christmas Story t-shirt, work boots, pocket knives, hats, oh, and a mirror for me to say hello. Ted bought a sweet toothbrush holder, so I'd say that's a win. Once it got dark out, many of the shops started closing down for the night, so we decided to explore a bit more and do a little window shopping along the way. We're stopping at the bathrooms real quick. They have like public restrooms down here too, which is cool. I wonder if you guys can see this view just from the restrooms, like all these buildings and houses and stuff. I love Eureka. I haven't been here since I was a teenager. I used to come up here with my mom and stepdad when I was I think 16 was the last time I came up here. And I have so many like happy memories of coming here with my parents when my mom was still alive. So it's really nice to come back and revisit. And I remember like some of the places that we went together, and it's been really nice. I've had a great time here. But anyway, all these shops are closed now, but we're just gonna walk up here and see if we see anything before we go eat. Eureka is such an interesting place because it's like they have all the like the Passion Play and all these churches and like Christian stuff, and also they have like a bunch of hippies and like art colonies and shit. Yeah. I don't know, it's just it's an odd place, but it's a really cool place. As we wandered around right at the outskirts of downtown, we found a little bar slash coffee shop that was hopping, so we had to go inside for a drink. It was called Brews, and the place was absolutely packed. We thought we stumbled into Eureka's most popular hipster bar. So we got some kind of craft beer I'd never heard of and found a little nook in the corner to hang out in. We got a Lost 40 Blackberry Bramble Wheat Ale, which is really good. What do you think?
I like it. It is good.
It is good.
Yeah.
We found the hipster bar in Eureka, y'all. This is it. This is it. Yeah, it is packed. We just had to like cram ourselves into this little corner to drink our beer, and then we're gonna go get some food. We're only gonna have one drink here. We just found out why it's so busy, y'all. We're at an art opening and we didn't even know it. We're selling their
all this stuff's for sale.
Yeah, that's why there's so many people in here.
Everything's
Under $200 for all the art pieces. Somebody just bought that one, which is really cool. We're gonna have to look around. Maybe we'll buy something from. These are all local artists too. It's really cool. Oh, I like it. After we found out what was going on, of course we had to go see all the art and pretend we knew it was an art show the whole time. I'm kidding. I don't think anybody cared one way or the other. It wasn't a private event or anything. But we did end up seeing some really amazing art, and we even bought a painting. This beautiful piece was painted by local artist Katie Harvey. We loved it and couldn't leave without it. After the art show, we moseyed our way back through downtown searching for a place to eat, and I really wish I could have gone into Crescent Moon Beads, but alas, they were closed. We ended up back in one of our favorite spots, the Rowdy Beaver. I asked Ted if he wanted fancy dinner or bar dinner, and he chose bar dinner, so I ordered some absolutely delicious garlic parmesan wings. He had the pulled pork nachos. After dinner, we headed back to the room and turned in early so we could get plenty of rest for our new adventure tomorrow. Good morning, y'all. It's our last day in Eureka Springs, and I'm so sad to go because I have had a blast in this beautiful town. We woke up today, it's raining. It's supposed to be raining all day long for like 2 days here in Arkansas, all the way from Eureka all the way down to Hot Springs and further in our whole state. Everybody's getting a ton of rain, which we knew was going to be the case, so that's why we planned for today to go to Onyx Cave, because that's an indoor activity we can do. But first, we've got to check out of this hotel. We've got to be out of here by 11. It's like 9:30 a.m. right now. And I want to show you guys something really cool before I go get in the shower that I'm seeing out the window here. So Eureka Springs is known as the City of Stairs. I've tried to kind of like show you how the town is kind of like layered up the mountain, like roads just kind of like wind up a mountain, and they have all these staircases. This town, the primary mode of transportation used to be walking, and so they have all these staircases that connect to the higher roads to the lower roads. It's really interesting. I have walked so many stairs this past few days that my legs are actually sore from it. But let me show you the staircase that we took last night to get back to the room after we finished eating dinner. So up there in the center of the screen, you see those stairs going up to that street. They come all the way down here, and they just keep going. And they keep going, and they come down to the street. So that's the staircase that we took home from Spring Street up there where we ate dinner at the Rowdy Beaver. There's staircases like that all over this town that you can take, like little shortcuts. So you don't have to walk all the way around the street and back around. You can just kind of cut down the staircase. Oh, there's some people right there. They're getting wet. They're going up the staircase. We never went up them. We would take the streets up and then we take the staircases down. Also, here's Ted's new lamp that he bought at the gift shop. I really love it. It puts off pretty bright light. And then behind that is our new painting that we got at the art show. Those are our souvenirs from Eureka, and I'm super happy with them. But now it's time for me to take a shower in this gigantic tub, which we never took a bath in this thing. Ted's tattoo is not healed up enough to be able to submerge, so we never did the whole hot tub jacuzzi thing. But you know, I didn't even know we were getting this tub in the hotel room, so it wasn't like something we were trying to do. But maybe next time. Right now, I'm about to take a shower. Oh my god, y'all, I honestly did not want to get out of that shower. That water pressure is no joke in there. I felt like I was getting a massage and simultaneously being power washed, and it was awesome. I stayed in the shower for like 20 minutes. And now we're just getting ready to go. We got just a few more things to pack up. We got to get out of here. Maybe we're going to stop and get some coffee somewhere, and then we're headed to the cave. Outfit for today is just my green Disturbia t-shirt, some black shorts, some tights, and Docs, because those are the only shoes I brought. I did mean to bring my Vans for cave day, but I forgot. So I'm just trying to keep it comfortable. I also have my black sweater out in the car that I'm probably going to wear in the cave, because it's like 57 degrees in there all the time. We're saying goodbye to the Grand Central Hotel. It was very nice. I would stay here again for sure. And I am sore as hell walking down these steps. My legs are hurting. Out into the rain we go. It's not raining too bad. It's like a light drizzle. It was coming down pretty hard this morning. It woke me up. But look, the streets are empty. The streets of Eureka. There's a coffee shop right there called Haunted Grounds Coffee. I think it's open. We'll go in there and see if we can get some coffee. We gotta put this stuff in the car. Ooh, right in front of the parking lot, there's a creek that's flowing strong. It's so beautiful here, man. I can't get over it. I just love Eureka. This is one of my favorite places we've ever gone to, Ted. Yeah. So we're gonna go right over here and try to get us some hauntingly good coffee. Hauntingly good coffee, y'all. Haunted Grounds Coffee. Spooky. I think it's supposed to be open. Let's see. Ooh, private residence up the stairs. Wouldn't it be cool to live up there? This is closed.
What's that? That's local tub.
Oh, I thought, where the hell's the coffee shop? Oh, it's down here. I think they're open. I see the menu on the street. Oh, check it out. Haunted Grounds Coffee, Eureka Springs. They have a little menu. Ooh, look at their drinks. I'm just gonna get probably a regular drip coffee. They have all, look at all the flavors. Look at the little entrance.
Enter a few there, you may get scared.
That is cool. All right, we're gonna go in and order something.
Is it open?
Yeah, Thursday through Sunday at 8 a.m. until the potion pot runs dry. It's so cute. They have this little little seating area over here. There's nobody out here because it's raining, obviously, but look how cute. They got spooky haunted dolls out here. Look at this thing. Ah! They're playing like spooky music out here. I love this. This is so cool. I love the theming, the spooky theming. Never been to a spooky coffee shop before. Oh wow, there's more down here. This is awesome. Oh my god, we gotta come drink our coffee in here, baby. So you can come down here. Lots more spooky stuff. And check this out. There's like this whole little coffee bar. You can sit right above that creek I was just showing you guys. Wow. This is so neat. Oh, it goes under the building. This is our view for our morning coffee.
We better get out of here before this town floods.
I don't think it's gonna flood.
No, I don't think
We're too high up in the mountains. Everything just flows down. But yeah, they're making our coffees right now. I just got a drip coffee with cream and Ted got some kind of fancy drink. I love this. This is my new, like, we gotta come here every time we come to Eureka. This is so cool. Then you just pick them up in this little window. Oh my God, Ted, that looks awesome. That's the strawberry boo cake thing.
Strawberry
Spooky strawberry, I don't know. I just got regular coffee, y'all. That's all I wanted today. With cream. Ted, give us a review of your dessert coffee.
Oh, it's good. Try it.
Does it taste like strawberry shortcake?
It's like real creamy. Tastes like a milkshake almost.
Really?
Like a vanilla milkshake. Try
Okay,
it.
I gotta try it. Oh my God. You know what it tastes like? It tastes like a strawberry milkshake, but it was made with like strawberry Nesquik. The good kind from when we were like kids in like the 90s. It's delicious. It was some kind of strawberry spooky boo cake or something. I think it's supposed to be strawberry shortcake. And then my coffee I'll try. I think I just scalded my tongue on that. Very hot. But that's good. That is good coffee. So y'all, my recommendation would be if you're gonna come to Eureka, which you should if you can, because this place is amazing. You want to come Thursday through Sunday because a lot of stuff is closed on Tuesday, Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So we didn't get to go into like some of the places we wanted to because they were closed. But that's okay because this is going to be a destination we are going to come back to time and again. So we'll have plenty to do next time. And I had a blast. And we're not even done. We're going to the cave right now. So I'll see you guys when we get over there. We've made it to Onyx Cave. Here's the little, I think this is the little gift shop here that we have to go through. It is so beautiful out here and we are way out in the forest, way out in the mountains.
Oh no, there's the one.
Oh, this is the museum. This is the Onyx Cave Museum right here.
You go in and then that's how you get into the cave too.
Oh, awesome.
There's the stairs that take you down into it.
Wow, okay. Let's go check it out. We're skipping the museum for now. We're going straight to the cave. So cave entrance is this way. Look, they have like, is that like axe throwing or something down there? Y'all, my legs are so sore from all the walking up and down hills and stairs in Eureka. If you go to Eureka, be prepared for a lot of walking up and down hills and stairs. Here's the entrance to the visitor center, and this is also the entrance to the cave. Here's the little price sheet for Onyx Cave. You can do the cave tour, axe throwing, and gym panning. We just did the cave tour, and oh my God, y'all, they had a cave cat named Onyx. While we were waiting on them to let us into the cave, we perused the little gift shop. They had some neat stuff, but of course it was all overpriced. So I hobbled my way down yet even more stairs to enter the cave. For the self-guided portion, they gave us these headphones to wear, and we really didn't like that because we couldn't talk to each other while the tour was being blasted into our ears. So we're wearing these headphones that are giving us a tour, a guided tour as we go to the, like, through the little stops of the cave. So I didn't expect that. I thought we'd just be walking around. The cave itself was really cool. I mean, the caverns in Virginia were way more impressive, so maybe I was expecting something larger, but I enjoyed it, and we got to see some cool formations that I'd never seen in any other caves. I saw this thing over here and it scared the crap out of me. I thought it was like a person standing there.
Oh, that's a natural formation.
Is that a caveman? Look at him. So this is all soot from a guy that actually came in here and tried to make moonshine, and he thought it was going to travel out of this hole, but it didn't because caves breathe in. So yeah, it got all sooty. My favorite part was when the headphone wearing tour was over and the tour guide came and took us to some of the otherwise inaccessible parts of the cave. There were a total of 8 little informational stops that we stopped along for the headphone tour, and then we just waited in the back of the cave for the tour guide to come take us for the rest. So this is where we stop and wait for the guided tour. So we've done the self-guided area, and now we can't explore on our own anymore. We gotta wait for a guide.
Now, the reason that we call this Onyx Cave is because whenever it was discovered, they believed that it was onyx. but it is not. It's actually calcite. Now, onyx and calcite look and feel pretty much exactly the same. One way you can tell the difference is through light. So, calcite is translucent and onyx is opaque. Now, back in 1891, when they discovered the cave, they did not have flashlights. They had lanterns and torches.
Yeah.
So, to them, it looked like onyx, and that was a really big deal because they used that to make gear shift knobs and door handles, and they sold it for about 8 cents a pound. So they're making some pretty good money back here. But after they realized it was calcite, they stopped mining. So that is one reason why we have so much damage in here. Now, over the last few hundred years, rainwater has become more acidic, more lumber trees have been planted, and more animals have been brought over. So pine needles and animal droppings are pretty acidic, so that has been helping this grow faster. And then, of course, there are other factors as to why this is growing so fast. But this has been estimated between 200 and 400 years old, so this is still a baby formation.
Wow.
Now,
Yeah, it
you
looks
can
like
see it is dripped right here. Now, like I said, it does grow very fast, and it is still dripping, but we can actually touch this, and that's because the oils on our hands are not going to hurt it because of how acidic it is. Now, if it is doing any damage, so many people have touched it, we are not going to hurt it anymore. So, if you would like, you can touch the moon milk.
Oh, just
Looks
like
like-
this right
Yeah.
here.
It's wet.
Yeah. What's it feel like?
Ooh.
Feels like it is wet.
It doesn't really feel that wet. It doesn't feel like what I expected it to.
Yeah.
Oh, and then this other one's like that other one's dripping to form this thing.
Yeah, so this is kind of our
Oh,
most
it's
active
not
formation in the
dripping. Yeah, I see
cave.
it dripping.
Yeah, this one has a steady drip of water year round, and it's hitting this ledge. Some of that water is splattering off, forming some more of those little biscuits and pancakes along this edge. And then because this guy's growing, it is forming my most favorite stalagmite in the entire cave. And this is my favorite one because it looks like a tree stump with the mushrooms growing all around it.
Yeah,
It does.
And then we also have these little pools of calcite crystals on it as well,
Wow.
which I think is super cool. And it's kind of like funky swirly stairs.
This is a blind Ozark cave fish, and they no longer are in the caves because the water got too polluted, but they do have one here in this tank, and they cannot see, they don't have eyes, because they evolved to live in the dark caves.
You can
And
find them in Arkansas, Missouri, and Oklahoma.
yep, they live in cave streams and springs because it cannot see. The cavefish depends on sensing water movement to find animals to eat. The cavefish primarily eats plankton. The Ozark cavefish can be found in caves within the Springfield Plateau of the Ozark Highlands in Arkansas, Missouri, and Oklahoma. And he's so cute. Cute little guy. Very small. That was so cool. And when we did the guided tour, the lady, she took us up to the front of the cave and we got to see cave salamanders. And sorry I didn't record it because they're so tiny and they were like in the little rocks. She had to like shine a flashlight up there, but we got to see a bunch of them. It was cool. That was a really neat cave. I'd highly recommend doing it. Like, the caves that we did in Virginia were way bigger and like more impressive than this, but it was still really cool. Like, you get to go deep down in the earth, see all these really neat formations. I love the history of it. I think it was discovered in the late 1800s by this guy who was trying to find some loot from a bank robbery out here in these woods, and he just dug down and found the cave. And then he opened it up to tourism. They used to have cave parties in there, all kinds of crazy stuff. There's a lot of history around it. It was really cool to see. And we had a great time. Did you like it, Ted?
Yeah, that one is cool.
And you've been to that one before.
Oh yeah, a long time ago I went in there.
many, when he was like a teenager or a young man. A young skipper. But that's our last stop on our trip to Eureka. I had so much fun. We are headed home now. So we've got a 4-hour drive ahead of us. We've got to get back home tonight because we got to pick up the dogs from Ted's mom's house. But thank you guys so much for joining us for some more days of Vlogsgiving and for our trip to Eureka. We had a blast and we will definitely be coming back. And I cannot say it strongly enough. If you ever get the chance to come stay in Eureka Springs, please come. There's so much to do. We couldn't even begin to do everything there is to do around here in like 3 days. So we're coming back again. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you very soon tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow for me, but tomorrow for you with another one.
Vlogsgiving.
Bye.